You ever notice how people love to call your dreams delusional? As if you just the craziest person in the world, as if, what, your dreams just can't come true? What, the big dreams that I have just can't come true? Now I'm delusional, now I'm crazy? Listen, I have some notes put up on my phone, and I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into this video. My name now is, by the way, and I'm gonna title this video, It's Only Delusional Until It Works, okay? So let's get straight into it. I got a little notes pulled up or whatnot. So, I'm gonna re-say that first sentence, all right? I'm on my lunch break right now. I work at AutoZone, I'm 19. I just graduated high school last year. You know, I'm taking every day, like, I'm really in that, like, mode of just day by day. Taking every day, day by day, trying to really manage through being an adult, like being a young adult, honestly and truthfully, trying to manage through, you see what I'm saying? A young adult that does not have everything figured out, right? So I'm gonna re-say that first sentence. You ever notice that people love to call your dreams delusional? Like the moment you step out of what's normal, suddenly you're crazy or unrealistic or doing too much. Here's the truth behind it, okay? It's only delusional until it works, right? And when it does work, those same people that were calling you delusional, calling you crazy, saying you were doing too much, calling you dumb, oh, he's living in a fairyland, da-da-da, they're gonna be the same people asking how you did it, right? So part one of these notes says, setting up the tension. Look, Noah looked delusional when he built the ark. Y'all know Noah's ark in the Bible and things like that. Noah looked delusional when he was building the ark, when he started building the ark. It had never even rained like how it was gonna rain before that, right? I'm pretty sure they probably had rain, but it probably wasn't any type of crazy change the world type of rain, you see what I'm saying? Maybe not change the world, but no crazy rain like that, you see what I'm saying? It probably wasn't that. So people had laughed at him and even mocked him. But the second those first drops hit the ground, I ain't gonna lie, nobody, 9 times out of 10, nobody was laughing anymore. Oh, it's getting a little serious. You see what I'm saying? But those same people that were saying, oh, well, hold on, wait, hold on. Kind of laughing and kind of looking at them and taking those first, kind of maybe tapping their friend. Bro, look at this goofy. The minute those first raindrops started going and Noah was locked in on making sure that the ark was built and make sure all the animals getting on the ark and things like that, those same people that were laughing were probably now looking crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, snap. Because nothing was funny anymore. Right? David looked delusional stepping up to Goliath with just a slingshot and some stones. But when Goliath fell, y'all know David and Goliath, that giant in the Bible, and then like the you know, just the regular guy, that David and Goliath, where he hit him in the forehead. But y'all know what I'm talking about, when he hit him in the forehead in the Bible story, he hit him in the forehead with the little stone and he fell back. So boom, it says, David looked delusional stepping up to Goliath with just a sling and some stones. But when Goliath had fell, suddenly David wasn't crazy, he was chosen, right? And here's the thing, when you're walking with Jesus, your vision isn't just your own. It's his vision working through you. And that means people might not understand it, right? And that's really how it is. That's the most simple term they're gonna put it. People are not everybody's gonna understand it. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not supposed to. God did not give them your assignment. God did not give them your vision. Every person in this world has like a God-given like assignment. Now, will every person be able to tap into that assignment? Only way you will understand your God-given assignment and things like that, or be able to like kind of get little bits and pieces and kind of start to understand it a little bit, is by locking in with God. Because God not going to just give you it and you not even like, you feel me, like not even like just trying to get better, like trying to get better with him. You see what I'm saying? Or, like, I hope that makes sense. Like trying to get better with him, right? Now, part 2 says personal reflection and motivation. I can't really tell you how many times I've been told that's not realistic, or that'll never work, or you're dreaming too big. And by the way, I'm reading off these notes, but that's people. I mean, people have said that to me as well. You know what I mean? That's not realistic, or that'll never work, or you're dreaming too big. All 3 of those have been said to me, right? But it's cool. Like I'm like whatever. Cool. Boom. I don't be wanting to sound like I don't want to sound like I'm just like the yeah, man, I've had that told me. I've had that said to me. I don't want to sound like that because, like, I still messing up. I'm still human, so I still, like, you feel me? Whatever. But it says, but every great move of God in Scripture started with someone crazy enough to believe what he said, right? When Peter stepped out of that boat to walk on water, was it logical? I know y'all know when Peter, with the story when it was raining in the boat, and Peter had stepped out the boat, and was trying to start walking on the water, and because Jesus had his hand out, I think, in like another boat or something like that, or like Jesus was on the water, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Jesus was on the water, and he had his hand out. He was like, "Come to me," or something like that. I don't want to lie and quote, like, I don't want to lie or be. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think that's how it went. Like Jesus was standing on the water, and he had his hand out. He said, "Come to me, my son," or something like that. And Peter, so when Peter stepped out of the boat to walk on water, was it logical? No. But Peter walked on water because he fixed his eyes on Christ instead of the storm. And that's the same for your dream. If Jesus planted something in your heart, it's not delusion. What am I doing? It's not delusion. It's divine direction. Okay? The world might call it crazy, but we serve a God who specializes in the impossible, in making the impossible possible. The world, because think about it, the world is going to, 9 times out of 10, somebody going to call whatever you got planned. If you tell them, it's a high possibility chance, instead of them supporting you, you're going to get called crazy. You're going to get called dumb. You're going to get called something like that. But we serve a God who specializes in making the impossible possible, right? So part 3 says encouragement and challenge. So if you're in a season right now where it feels like no one believes in what you're building, remember this. They're not the author of your story. Jesus Christ is. You might be training, studying, building, praying, showing up day after day with no results yet. But God sees every moment. And in his perfect timing, the breakthrough comes. And when it does, that's crazy. Dang, he did. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I used to be cool with him. I used to be friends with him. Like, bro, that's gonna start to come into play, right? I added that my own little part in for that, but this is what it actually says. It says, and when it does, that's crazy comments will turn into, wow, I knew you could do it, right? That's what it says. But I like my version better, the one where I was like, those comments are going to come in, right? So it says, you do not need the world's, hold on, my battery for the dial on. All right. It says, you do not need the world's approval. I'm saying needs. I'm going to re-say it. You do not need the world's approval. You need God's confirmation. And if you have that, keep going. Because the same God who split the Red Sea, who fed 5,000 people with the Lunchable sized meal. I know y'all remember that little story, if I'm not mistaken, with the bread and the fish. The bread and the fish. And the guy had prayed over the food. I forgot who it was. Please don't let me lie. I don't know if it was Jesus or what. Don't let me lie though. Don't let me lie. And the meal had gotten excuse me. Excuse my fault. And the meal had gotten prayed over. That was a Gatorade, bro. The meal had gotten prayed over, and it was able to feed 5,000 people, plus have leftovers, you see what I'm saying? So it says, because the same God who split the Red Sea, who fed 5,000 people with a Lunchable sized meal, is the same God who could take your delusion and turn it into a testimony, right? So the closing / call to action says, so the next time someone says you're being unrealistic, just smile, you see what I'm saying? Tell them it's only delusional until it works. But you really don't even have to tell them that. So if God puts something on your head, or put a dream in your heart or whatnot, or like a vision or something like that, move intentionally with it. Don't let everybody know. Like, just move intentionally with it, right? And keep building, keep running, keep trusting, because it says keep building, keep running, keep trusting with Jesus at the center of it all. Because when it does work, the glory will not go to you. It'll go to the one who made the impossible possible. So yeah, I'm on my lunch break. I'm gonna have to go back into work. I just wanted to kind of run through on that or whatnot. But yeah, I got this little, my mentor, one of my mentors, like, he was like an older brother to me, kind of. He be giving me advice and stuff like that. He had put me on with this right here, and what this is like a, it's like a, it's like a, you can really, it's like, it comes in handy. I keep it in my pocket at all times. I got prayers written down right now. I got little two, well really, yeah, I got two prayers written down. And with this, I'm walking around with prayers. I keep it in my pocket or whatnot. I got this from like the dollar store for like, I got a 3-pack of these for like $1.20, a 3-pack. And each book, each one of these little books got 60 pages in it. So you got 60 pages of this. If you, just say you do daily, 60 pages is 2 months. So you see what I'm saying? You could really go to like daily prayer, 2 months or daily, however you want to go about it. But yeah. I hope I'm not doing too much talking, man. I know I ain't posting in a minute. I know I gotta get back. Busyness is an excuse. I've been busy, been tired, been coming home late, but that's really an excuse. But I'm gonna have to go back to work. So yes. All right, y'all, man. Make sure my muscles good at least. Let me make sure. I really gotta like tighten up, like get tight, get back tight. Just to let that, cause I go boom. All right, y'all. But yeah, all right, y'all, man. I gotta go. Peace. Y'all have a good one. Hope this video helps somebody. Peace.